This is where I have been literally since I got home because I have been exhausted. I poured myself a glass of wine. I got home I think around 2:30 today. It was a very long work day. I worked from 4:30 a.m. until 1:15 and then came home, showered, literally slept with like wet hair from that nap. So this is what we're dealing with. I'll fix it tomorrow. And then Bentley wanted in my room, then out of my room, then in my room, then out of my room, because he kept hearing my brother in the hallway, and like anytime he opens his door, then Bentley's like, okay, what's going on? And he wants to like see outside. So it was a very broken up nap, but it's almost 7 p.m. and I was like, if I keep sleeping, I'm just gonna end up sleeping through the night, or I'm gonna fall asleep for too long and then wake up and then be up all night. And I have my test tomorrow and I want to wake up early tomorrow morning and get some studying done because my test is not until 1:30. I think you're allowed to sign in 30 minutes before and just kind of like check in. So I'm gonna spend the entire morning studying, and I just want to wake up with like a clear head, clear mind. And I feel so groggy to the point where like I don't even think studying right now would be helpful. Because the last time I tried to study when I was this tired, I was overthinking everything and I just felt like I knew nothing. So I just don't want to put myself in that mindset. So I'm just going to relax the rest of the evening and get some sleep. But today was a very long day and I only taught 6 classes. And there is a day where I teach 10 classes in one day. And that's later in May, and that is going to be the extremely longest day that I'll have all month, and I'm like mentally preparing for that. But I also have a really busy weekend, teach Sunday, so we have my test tomorrow. We're studying all morning, then we take my test, and then I gotta pack because I am house sitting for Cassie all next week, so I need to have all of my stuff packed, and then I have to work on Sunday morning. So I have my little like time slot after my test to pack and make sure that I have everything that I'll need for an entire week. And then Sunday morning I drive up, and I'm gonna try to drive up before I work because she wants to go over like some stuff before they leave for their trip. So kind of a busy week, and then weekend, and thankfully next week I just teach my normal schedule, which now includes 2 extra classes. So I teach 13 classes a week right now. And I'm trying to give up 3 classes and take on more classes in another studio. There's a lot going on right now, but that's where we're at. I'm gonna catch up with you guys probably tomorrow before I take my test. Today is test day, and I've been studying all morning. Finally getting some laundry done now, taking a quick little study break, but I cleared off my entire desk just because I don't want to have to like rearrange anything or like explain anything that I have on my desk to the person who's proctoring my exam. So I'm going to sit at my desk. It's like 11:20 right now, so I still have a little bit before my test, but I'm going to get some more studying done, and then I think just take a break until it's time to take my exam. Okay, so amazing news. I passed my exam yesterday. It was the most chaotic and stressful experience ever for taking a huge test like that. I'll go like more into details and share my story when I have a little bit more time, but I ended up coming up here last night. So I am in Orange County and I am hanging out with Potato for the week, house sitting for Cass. So I'm on my way to work right now. I think we're gonna do something like my friends and I today, because today's Cinco de Mayo, so I feel like everyone will probably be out doing stuff. So yeah, we're gonna see where the day takes us. I have a change of clothes for after, but it's only 9:47 right now. I don't have to be at work until 11:30-ish, so I have a little bit of time, but I'm gonna go get myself some caffeine. I need a matcha, and I think I'm gonna get like a bagel or something of substance in my body before I teach class, and then I'm gonna see what my friends are up to after and probably catch up with them depending on like where they're at and what the plan is for the day. It's a good day. It's sunny. It's like perfect weather out. I'm in a good mood this morning. I'm here for it. A little bit tired, but that's all right. I passed my exam, and now I feel like I can pull my focus onto the next step in things that I'm doing, which will be moving. That is the next step. All right, I'm stopping to get gas right now because I have legit no gas for this week. But I didn't know that you could get like money off if you sign up for the Chevron app for my birthday. My friends got me a Chevron gift card, and you basically had to set everything up on the app. So once I got all of that set up, I started like getting all of these rewards, and so I've been getting like $1 off my gas per gallon, which has been so nice because gas is so expensive. So just to sign up for all of the gas apps that they have now, because now I've been getting like $1 off every single time that I go fill up my gas tank. So instead of paying like $5.50 for gas, I'm paying like $4.50, which is nice. Still expensive, but nice. It's a little bit nicer. And then you can do everything like all off of your phone. So if you forget your like wallet or something, you can just use the app instead. Like, why have I not been using this my whole life? I was just going to Costco all the time to save money there because their gas is pretty cheap. But when you get a whole $1 off, it's even better than Costco. So just a little reminder to check out those gas apps that they have. I'm sure they have them at like every other gas station, but I just happened to sign up for this one because my friends got me a gas gift card. So it was real nice. I am getting to a point where I'm very, very hungry though, so I'm ready to get a bagel. I think I'm gonna go to Shirley's and just get a chocolate chip bagel. That's like my go-to. I love chocolate chip bagels. It's like that sweet treat in the morning. I don't know, just something about it. And then I'm gonna get a matcha at Reborn Coffee, I think is what it's called. So I'm gonna go there. I wanted to go to Vacancy Coffee in Newport, but I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of people there on a Sunday morning, and I just don't feel like waiting an hour for my coffee right now. So we're just gonna go to Reborn and hope that there's not a bunch of people there. Okay, that was so quick and easy. There was no one in there. I got my vanilla cinnamon matcha. I literally just had a straw. Oh, hi. I'm gonna mix it all up. I'm so freaking hungry. It's like hitting me now. I didn't even update you guys yesterday, but I went out for tacos and drinks with my brother and my dad after I passed my exam. It was literally just so freaking chaotic. Oh, there was a little spot for a straw hole, but oh well. Yeah, it was so chaotic. My name wasn't correct. Like, for some reason, when my test got booked, it didn't get, like, put my legal name on it. So then when I was showing them my ID versus, like, the name on it, it wasn't working, and they, like, shut me out of the system. And then I had to call a bunch of different people to get the name changed. And this was all, like, 5 minutes before my test because the proctor, like, took so long to get onto the little, like, chat thing. And they didn't even explain to me like what I needed to do. It was like as soon as they were like, yeah, your name doesn't match, I have to close this out, like everything disappeared. And so then I had to go like searching for the number that I needed to call in order to like get everything fixed. So that was very stressful. And then I had to show them like my CPR certification and like hold it up to the camera, and it was like too small for them. And then they were like, well, you need to sign it. Like there was just so many things. So my test appointment was at 1:30 that day. I signed on at 1, had to get the name thing fixed literally 5 minutes before my like scheduled appointment. Otherwise I would have had to like pay to retake the test, which would have been another $200, which is absolutely insane. So there was all of that happening. I was so stressed, like on the verge of tears. By the time I actually got around to taking my exam, it was just the most stressful environment. And I started taking the test, and I was like, these questions are nothing like what my practice like section tests were like. So I was like then panicking because I was like, well, I didn't prepare for like these types of questions. So yeah, I don't know. Some people say that like the exam is really easy. I personally felt like it was really hard compared to like everything that I had felt like I prepped myself for. So maybe that was just my experience. Obviously, I don't think everyone gets like the same test, but at least the test that I got was very difficult, and I am so glad that I passed because I was like so in my head the whole time. It took me an hour and 20 minutes to get through,
and afterwards they had you do like survey questions. So you don't even get your results right away. You like take your test and then you have to answer like survey questions, and then they give you your results. And then like it pops up on the screen and it says like, congrats, you passed. And then your proctor will like remind you and be like, hey, you can't take out your phone to take a photo that you passed. And then the whole thing just like shuts down, and then like it's gone. And then so in my head I was like, so did I pass or did I hallucinate that? I was like, this has just all been such a stressful day. I'm like, okay, I need like a for sure confirmation that like I passed this. Otherwise I'm going to start to lose my mind a little bit, because it was just pure chaos for 2 hours. Like I didn't end until 3 p.m. And then I was like Googling, how do you find out if you passed your exam? Like where in your portal is it going to tell you? And then 10 minutes later, I get an email that just said like, congrats, you've passed. You'll get your certificate. Like, I don't even know how many days it is. But yeah, that was my confirmation. And I was like, okay, thank goodness. Now I can like really feel like I passed. But up until that point, I was just like a ball of stress, and it was just so overwhelming. So that was my experience with taking my CPT exam yesterday, but I'm very grateful that I passed, because I just don't think I could have sat through that environment again had I not passed. Like, I probably would have like absolutely cried and had a full-on meltdown. Won't lie. Honestly, a vanilla matcha with cinnamon just hits, like, no matter where I've gone, it's always been good. Like, I have no complaints. You know how sometimes you go get coffee somewhere and the coffee is just like hit or miss? Like some days it'll be really good, some days it'll be really bad. I feel like a matcha is so hard to mess up. Like, it's literally just the matcha powder, milk, and then I add vanilla syrup and cinnamon to add like a little bit more of something to it, and it just hits every single time. Oh, literally just what I needed. I'm gonna order myself a bagel from Shirley's because they take 5 ever. So I'm gonna order it and then drive over there and pick it up. And then honestly, it should be ready by the time I get all the way over there, because it's probably gonna take me like 20-ish minutes. And then after that, I'm hoping that the streets aren't still like shut down over there by work, because then I'm gonna have to like go all the way around. So I'm like giving myself extra time to get to work today, just because the OC marathon like ran through Irvine Avenue, which is like the easiest route to get to work. So okay, let's see. Yeah, it says it's literally not even gonna be ready until 10:40. It's 10:15. Shirley's always takes forever. It's wild to me how it takes that long. But it's like always crazy busy on the weekends, so always gotta order ahead here. My go-to, literally just a chocolate chip bagel. Usually I'll do like cream cheese or something on it, but I don't know if I'm feeling that today. So we're just going with a very basic chocolate chip bagel. I literally can't even tell you guys how freaking good it feels though to just be done with that test, and the stress of it all. It consumed me for the last 3 months. I think I started studying in March, April, 2 months. Honestly, that's really quick to get it done. I mean, some people can get it done in 4 weeks, but I was trying to give myself like absolutely as much time as possible. But then I knew that like May was gonna be a really crazy month for me, and I just didn't want to overwhelm myself even more. So I was like, you know what, let's just take it and get it out of the way, so that way I can focus on work stuff and like getting back into my regular routine after this. So it's just a really good feeling to have that done and over with. And I know so many of you have like messaged me saying that like you're studying for it, so I hope my experience with it doesn't like scare you, because I feel like some people have had really good experiences. My personal experience was just that, so I will share that. I will be totally transparent with you guys there, but good luck with the test if you are taking it soon. You will do great. Also, I just discovered this song. I've been trying to find some like new music. It is so good. Ugh. Like, we're not a heartbreak girly, but I can still appreciate a good song, you know?
She's too nice. Like, Kyle will drop it for the dog. Pretty, come here. Oh my gosh. Got it. Pretty says, winner!
It's now the end of the day. did not vlog anything today because I left my camera here. But I went to work and then I met up with my friends after. We went to a few different bars. I did end up coming home in between like work and going out and like refreshing, and well, now it's hours later, so I don't look the best. But had some fun catching up with my friends. I need a shower. And then we're gonna hop into bed and just watch some Netflix or something until I fall asleep. But I do get to sleep in tomorrow, at least until like 7-ish, which will be so nice because I usually have to wake up at 5 a.m. still on Mondays, like 5 or 6 a.m. So tomorrow I will get to sleep in, and I am beyond excited for this.